Grand rising, grand arrival, grand return. Peace and blessings to the righteous and the repentant alike. I'm Chu Sophia of the Americana Band of Indians. And this is going to be a really quick video. I want to go over the Olympic Zodiac. So I made another video and I mentioned we was not going to work with the spirit intelligences at all for fiscal year 2025 and 2026. And if they have not fixed the problems from 2022 until now, we're going to cast them into the outer darkness. But I did say we're going to work with the Olympic gods. So I wanted to just make a quick video and point out which ones we're talking about. And I'll make another video. Of course, I'll have some type of infographic, but I wanted to just go ahead and put it in the ley line because this is all getting ready to come up for our first of the fiscal year. So for Aries, the Greek god is Athena, and that's the goddess of wisdom. And in her iconography, she has a shield and a spear. In the Roman mythology, which is basically in the astrology, right? Her symbol is Pallas Athena, but also she's known as Minerva, okay? Taurus is related to Aphrodite, which in the Roman mythology is, the Greek mythology is Aphrodite. In the Roman mythology, it's Venus, and that's the goddess of love and beauty, and she's attended to by Cupid, her son, and that's her iconography, the classic Mother Mary iconography. Gemini is Mother Mary with Jesus, basically, is what I'm saying. Gemini is ruled by Hermes in the Greek pantheon, and of course Mercury in the Roman pantheon. And so he's the messenger of the gods, not exactly a god himself. Understand that. He's the messenger of the gods, protector of travelers. He's always pictured in his iconography with a winged hat and shoes. Cancer is ruled by Artemis in the Greek mythology and Diana in the Roman mythology. And this is important because we started out working with Diana. I just couldn't put all of this together because these entities were interfering. So Artemis is the twin of Apollo. She's the goddess of hunting and wild animals, and her iconography is usually with a deer. Again, if you guys remember the deer antler experiment that we did in 2022, now you understand. You're calling in Artemis energy, aka Diana energy, aka lunar energy. Leo is ruled by Apollo, and it's Apollo in the Greek and the Roman, okay? And this is the god of sun and prophecy, music, medicine, lyre, bow. Music and medicine. The lyre, bow, and arrow is his iconography. And Apollo is the actual leader of the Sibyls. So we had a problem because there was Sibyls who were following the dragon, the Leviathan, but the Sibyls are supposed to be ruled by Apollo. So we are invoking Apollo to regain control of the Sibyls, like of the prophetesses, because that's his proper role, okay? Virgo is ruled by Demeter in the Greek and Ceres in the Roman, and that's the goddess of grain and agriculture. So there's an icon of Mary, the multiplier of wheat. It would be that kind of iconography, literally with abundance, surrounded by physical harvest abundance, okay? Libra is in the Greek Hephaestus, and in the Roman is Vulcan, which is the god of fire, forager of armor, and he's lame, unable to walk. So whenever you hear stories about lame people, i.e. the lame man that came in through the ceiling, he was working with Vulcan, okay? Unable to walk. That's Libra. Scorpio is ruled by Ares, Ares. Mars in the Roman pantheon, and it's the god of offensive war. So his iconography would be offensive iconography, meaning protection. Like, not I'm aggressive. I'm not the aggressor in this situation. I will protect me and my whoever I'm supposed to protect. That's Aries. He's not the aggressor. Because notice, Aries, the constellation, is ruled by Athena. Athena is the aggressor. Okay? Aries is the defender. Okay? Scorpio. Aries, Ares, is the defender. Okay, Sagittarius is ruled by Zeus or Jupiter in the Roman pantheon, and that's the king of the gods, god of sky, rain, thunder, and lightning. So all of that would be in his iconography. Capricorn is ruled by Hestia, which is Vesta in the Roman pantheon, and that's the goddess of hearth and domestic life. So anything domestic. So it's not Taurus, that's domestic. It's Capricorn. Okay? Aquarius is ruled by Hera, which is Juno in the Roman pantheon, and that's the queen of the gods. So Aquarius is the queen of the gods, protector of marriage, and her messenger is Iris. So my guess is that when you see Aquarius, you're going to see her messenger, which is what I think that magician is. It's Iris. It's a female. Okay. Pisces is ruled by Poseidon. Okay, and it's Neptune, and he's the god of the sea, horses, and in his iconography, there's always a trident. Um, So I might have to switch around my astroturography a little bit because I got to take these things into account. I will also like to point out that Rahu, which is the north node, is the king of meteors, and he's related to Aquarius and also to Saturday, which is Saturn. So Iris might be the messenger goddess who communicates it to Rahu. Also, Cosmoton, that weird Milesian philosophy, was a comet, which is a comet and a meteor are very similar. So we see what kind of energy that they were trying to work with. So this is the philosophy that we're going to work with moving forward. I just wanted to make a quick video, make sure everybody's on the same page because, again, we're not going to be talking about these old people. We're going to move forward with this new knowledge. So shalom, peace and blessings, and we'll see you in the next video.